All right, family. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down, family, this Sunday. I want you to be in the house, front row and center. We are talking about Halloween, the holy day from hell, the, the dangers of a thin veil, holiday lingo, still entrapping the spirits of in African souls even into this very day. We want to be there because the information is most definitely needed for the community and all the other holidays, that we're going to be dealing with. So most definitely click that link and be in the house this Sunday. That's right. I'm so excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is, Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right in the video description, in the chat. Click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. I'm going to be teaching into the wee hours of the morning. So I want y'all to be with me, family, as we move forward. If you one of them kind that's up and you want to deal with some information, stick with the general, because we're going to be teaching through the early morning, family. That's right. And these are the two live streams we're going to be dropping. Scandalous word origin still defiling our vocabulary to this day, and also Frigga, the witch goddess of Friday. Who the hell are we summoning? And that's most definitely going to be two powerful live streams. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Sunseti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies. And as we go over, of course, we got the Moringa Detox, natural men tonic, soursop bitters with 21 natural herbs and roots. We got the black seed and Mizwak toothpaste and many, many more beautiful products on the page. Get on over there, family, and check us out, because we got health, we got clothing, we got necklaces and all things in between. Get over there today, kingseti.com, online marketplace. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,500 videos on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, over 40 different subjects. You see advanced African academics developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarah Sunseti website. No other website nowhere on the planet that can compare or compete. You should become a member today. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never come tonight. That's why, right? Why do Europeans celebrate their most sacred holidays in the dead of winter? Are African people still possessed by the spirits of their slave masters? The thin veil of October, escape from the other world. Man, we got subjects that nobody else is dealing with. You see, that's we are premier in that arena. So definitely be front row and center for these live streams, family. And to all the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there on the screen in the video description, in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time, and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels: King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Sunseti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. That's for real. Now, breaking news, old Benjamin Netanyahu. They didn't try to take him on out of there. They've been knocking off all these damn Arab leaders. And I believe yesterday, Iranian, I don't know if it was Hezbollah, they got a lock in on his house, and they crashed something, but they don't seem to be sophisticated enough. They drop some shit in, but they, if you get that goddamn close, you supposed to hit the goddamn bullseye. But obviously they didn't hit the bullseye. They just knocked off the Hamas one of their top leaders. I believe very similar to bin Laden. He was the one that was orchestrated, who orchestrated the kidnap of all the Israeli hostages, and they got him. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, goddamn, they've been knocking them down one by one. You see, been knocking them down one by one, And this way, I want you to pay attention to this shit. Motherfuckers run their mouth and shit and this, that, and the third. But I mean, look how many goddamn top leaders they didn't. I'm not rooting for their ass at all. But I'm just saying, when you run your mouth and you say you want to bang, then bang. God damn it, don't be over there getting wiped out. We talking about they didn't knock down about at least 7, 8 of their top leaders. I'm talking about tip top leaders. Okay, and they started with the leader of Hamas. I believe this guy that they just knocked off very well was more like the military man. You see what I'm saying? But I think the first guy they knocked off was the money man, the financer, and so the guy they just knocked off today more like, the military man, the one that's in charge of all military operations and shit, and they gave him one to the dome. The drone found his ass and found his house and shit and blew it out, and it looked like it blew it up with him in there, but he was still alive. And he tried he tried to, throw something at the drone. They showed him throw, and when the last couple of pictures that we seen, shit, his dome was blowed open. So yeah, they gave him a shot to the dome and took him on out. And so yeah, they've been knocking them down one by one. They knocked off the Iranian president, knocked him off. Donald Trump had knocked off the top military man of Iran. That was under Trump. Then they come back and knock the damn president off. That was the Israelis. They knocked him off, and they say it was a helicopter crash, but they knocked him off. And then, not just long ago, they knocked off the Hamas, one of their top leaders. He's the tip top, number 1 and 2. They done knocked him off. You see, then they done knocked off some Hezbollah top leaders. They knocking them off. They doing them nasty right about now. So all that talking shit. And so, it's almost, we expecting that the Israelis is going to retaliate for this. Now, this is what I'm saying. People keep, and you have to be able to have the necessary armaments and shit and this, that, and the third. Just talking and saying what you gonna do don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? I report these type of issues because a lot of people, they speak, with a lingo that they don't have the necessary logistics and armaments to live out. You can't live that out. And if you can't live it out, then you shouldn't speak it. And that's what these Arabs have done, and they not ready. Because every time that they strike, the Israelis strike back on that, just like I tell y'all about the Ukraine. A lot of people, we used to have a lot of motherfuckers come on the channel. They would be boosting Russia. Russia is a dismal state. They in a dismal state. Anybody that believe that Russia is winning that war is in a state of confusion. You've been smoking too much of that goddamn kush and you can't get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? They losing that. You see, if anybody that understands and You know, they is supposed to be the number 2 most powerful nation. And do y'all realize they have not gained air superiority over Ukraine in 2.5 years? You see what I'm saying? They ain't even gained air superiority. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Russia ain't got it. That Russia bases, that shit just, that's smoke and mirrors. You know what I'm saying? United States been to jumped on Cuba, and Russia wouldn't be able to do a goddamn thing. They can't even defend themselves. They can't even defend themselves. And so the reality is, when you look, and you got to learn how to fight this fight. That's why I bring it up for you to see. You got to learn how to fight this fight. Now, and when you look at how they doing the leaders and shit, I mean, you don't think that they didn't do that to our leaders? When you look at all our leaders, all the leaders they done assassinated in the black community, that's what they do. They go for the leadership. They go for the leadership and get them up out of the way. You knock off the leaders, and then some leaders are just indispensable. Some leaders are just indispensable. That's just all it is to it. And so once you lose them type of leaders, you got, the peoples is in a disarray. The people's in a disarray. You can't replace everybody. And so, yeah, you say it's a psyop and shit. It could be. It could be. Or it could be real too. You know what I'm saying? They probably, they could have got a good one in on his ass. It ain't like they is exchanging blows. But the thing is, see, Iran is, I'm just gonna say what it is. They they some chicken shit. Iran is a chicken shit nation, because instead of just going and dealing with the Israelis, like a real nation would, they use all the little proxies and shit. They know good and goddamn well that, Hezbollah and Hamas is not equipped to fight the Israelis. And so they give them a few armaments to go out there and commit suicide, hope that they get a good hit in, or but that's about it, because they cannot go especially with the United States supplying the Israelis with the type of equipment, the type of artillery and armaments that they're supplying the Israelis with. There's no goddamn way. So motherfuckers can get over that. In Russia, the same way. What a lot of people is saying, yeah, look at the demise of the United States. And this is not, you see, again, this is see, niggas think that just by talking down on white people that somehow you can defeat them or some shit like that. No, the reality is you got to accept the situation for what it is. You got to accept the situation in order to be victorious. You see what I'm saying? You cannot lie to yourself and say, oh, this motherfucker can't do this to me. Oh, this motherfucker can't do that to me. You got to accept that reality. And then once you accept the reality of the predicament, then you can devise a real a blueprint on how you can be victorious. See, the Arabs is doing the same thing. Oh, I'm gonna defeat, I'm gonna rain down on you. They over there kicking off in their ass, and they ain't stopped kicking since they went down in Gaza. They didn't damn near level that place, man. They didn't level that goddamn place. They didn't damn near kill damn near 3/4 of Hamas. Iran knocked out the Iron Dome. They didn't knock it out. They didn't knock it out. No, they didn't. They didn't knock it out. They didn't knock it out. They got some. They got some missiles in there. They didn't knock it out. They didn't knock it out. That's not true. I didn't see no real major damage of no 180 missiles that they didn't, I didn't see no ultimate large numbers of dead from that. Now, if the United States motherfucking shoot 100 and goddamn 180 missiles on your ass, it's gonna be thousands of motherfucking casualties. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be thousands of goddamn casualties. I didn't see that. So when you say Iran knocked out the Iron Dome, that's not true. They didn't knock it out. You don't understand? Because United States was over there helping them. They didn't just have the Iron Dome. You see, the Iron Dome is something that's the Israelis' defense system, but the United States had that THAAD system over there and other shit too. They ain't coming through that. They'll get a few, for what they shoot over there. You talking about 180 missiles, and they might get in there about 10, 20 out of 200 goddamn. But most of the shit that landed over there, I heard they did hit some bases and shit. But for what they shot, watch. When they get ready to go over there, see, the thing is, peoples is gonna be in shock because they ain't even hit their ass yet. And now that they didn't hit this man's house, whether they lied about it or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? When they retaliate on their ass, you gonna see. Watch the difference. You know what I'm saying? Watch the difference of how many casualties and exactly what they hit. They're gonna destroy some shit over there in Iran. You could believe that. They're gonna destroy some shit. So you could just wait. You just wait on it. Yeah, Russia looking for a good excuse to use a limited nuclear strike. Man, listen here. If Russia used nuclear weapons, Russia is done for. You see what I'm saying? Even China didn't already told their ass. If you use nuclear, say don't they yeah, but listen to me. I understand what you're saying. For 180, 200 missiles, yeah, how many got in there based on how many they shot. They knocked the majority of them motherfuckers down. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, they got some in there, but I tell you what, watch when them Israelis shoot that shit over there, watch the difference. They ain't got no Iron Dome. You understand what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be nothing that they really got. They ain't gonna be able to shoot none of that shit down. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're gonna come with some highly precision strikes on their ass. So watch the difference, because it's coming now. Like I say, I don't make this shit up. I'm just saying, I report it as I see it. I know what they capable of doing because they got United States goddamn military. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be 100. Okay, let's just be 100. A lot of motherfuckers say and talk shit about the United States. If the United States military show up anywhere in the world, motherfuckers is gonna be shaking in their motherfucking boots because they know good and goddamn well that there is no military, including China, that ready to see the United States military on this planet. Just be real about it. Okay, let's just be real about it. China is a paper tiger. They blown up. You don't understand what I'm saying? United States got all type of then surrounded China. Okay, they got so many military bases surrounding China. I mean, if China was as strong as they claim it to be, why would they allow them to set up that many goddamn bases surrounding China? You see what I'm saying? They got damn China damn near in a stranglehold. You know what I'm saying? They got China in a goddamn stranglehold. And China got about maybe one more year. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? India is a iffy motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? India is a if. See, the thing is, India is, you know, enemies with China. You understand what I'm saying? But they friendly with Russia. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, you can't trust them. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust them. And plus, United States is sided with, against India, in some earlier wars with Pakistan and shit like that. And so, they claim to be allies, and then, you just got to watch India. Now, if it's against China, yeah, I believe India will side with the United States because, China is trying to bully India. Even though India is a pretty large nation, China is trying to bully India. And so, and if it have to go to war with China, it's gonna want, the support of the United States and shit, because that's probably gonna be the only way that they could be victorious. You see, that's probably the only way that it could be. You say Israel, they ain't scared of Iran. They know, sir. No, they not scared of Iran. They is not scared of Iran. You know why? Because if Iran strike the Israelis, God damn it, if they strike the Israelis, the United States is going to retaliate on Iran. Just know that. You see what I'm saying? That's what people was talking about with Russia. Russia is a dismal state. Russia had to go to North Korea to get soldiers. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Russia is a dismal state. They ain't gonna win that war. They ain't already lost. They over there begging for goddamn soldiers from North Korea. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And so, United States, listen, United States didn't hell. See, people keep talking about the Israelis scared. They'll drop a bomb on their ass. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. The United States didn't held them back. How they gonna be scared? You know what I'm saying? The technology that the Iranians got, that shit still, that shit is not top-notch technology. I mean, what nation that's in the Western, more advanced world that they gonna launch 200 goddamn missiles, and goddamn it, ain't gonna be no cities in rubble? That's bullshit, man. If the United States fired 200 missiles at your ass, it's gonna be destruction all over the motherfucking place. Straight up. Yeah. The Houthis and all of that. Yeah. The Houthis ain't even gonna do nothing. Yeah, they ain't gonna do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all, I don't know what y'all thinking. You know what I'm saying? They just ain't open up on their ass yet, man. I'm just telling you that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, listen, you talking about the Houthis and shit like that. Saddam Hussein was far more powerful than the Houthis. Okay? Far more powerful than the Houthis. Okay? And so Iran, and he was more powerful. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. That's what they say. But y'all, yeah. Ray say you worry about this paper. They go to war, ain't gonna be no goddamn paper. Ain't gonna be no goddamn paper. You can worry about the paper. You look up in the goddamn sky and you see one of them motherfuckers, ain't gonna be no paper. Yeah, if anything, all you gonna see is like confetti floating in the goddamn air when that goddamn bomb hit. You understand? Yeah, we got to talk about this shit because it's coming. And, and that's how they keep shit, and, where they can pull shit off like that, because they keep the people, in the rat race and shit. And so most people ain't gonna think about that. So when they do go into a major war, just like Ukraine, most motherfuckers and all they money and shit. Tell them how you gonna worry about the goddamn money when all your money going overseas? Yeah. Yeah, all your money going overseas. God damn it, it's in Ukraine. You talking about you worry about the money? God damn, is it Israel? Is it goddamn Ukraine? That's where it's at. That's why motherfucker can't eat because they spent buying bombs for them motherfuckers over there. Just watch. Y'all can believe what you want. Just watch. God damn it. You say they scared. Oh, they gonna hit their ass. Yeah, they ain't scared. They just, they ain't scared. They ain't motherfucking scared. Don't believe that. They gonna bomb their ass. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they just picking off. Look at how the fuck is they scared. And they done picked off 7 top leaders. I mean, goddamn. I mean, just imagine that. People saying they scared. And what the fuck is y'all watching? What you watching? A scared motherfucker gonna knock off the top. Most motherfuckers, you fuck with their top leader, they go to war. They done knocked off the goddamn Iranian president. Okay? Who you think did that? They didn't bomb motherfucking Hamas top leader in Iran. Huh? What they scared? You go on a motherfucker soil and assassinate motherfuckers like that, and they scared? Huh? What make that make sense to me, man? I done went over all the top leaders that they done knocked down. You understand? From the Iranian president, the top 2 of Hamas, knocked their ass off. I mean, come on, man. They ain't scared of shit. Because when it get down to the get down, let me tell you something, and I'm going to move on. See, United States is going to control that area. Now, they just heard that motherfucker Biden say if the state of Israel wasn't there, they would have to create it. You know why? Because they got to control that area. That's a certain demographic power center for global control. You got all that trade coming through that Mediterranean up through that Red Sea and the Persian. They're going to control that. You see what I'm saying? So if push come to shove and they strike, God damn it, it's going to be the end of Iran. They don't give a fuck about them, what they got. They don't give a fuck about that. Because ultimately, even if you got a goddamn a nuclear bomb, okay, you got it. Okay, are you willing to risk extinction? You know what I'm saying? Now, that's what you got to think about. Are you willing to risk extinction? Because even though they got it, they might can get to Israel, but they can't get to the United States. They ain't got that type of technology. No, they don't. No, they don't. They ain't got that kind of technology. Not yet. They might got the bomb, but they got to have the whole mechanisms and shit. You understand what I'm saying? The only way they got it is if Russia gave it to. But I don't think the United States give a fuck whether they got it or not, because the United States has drawn up a doctrine today where they saying that a nuclear war is winnable. Okay, so what does that mean? Even if motherfuckers fire off, they believe that they can recover and that the other nation cannot recover. So they willing at this point in time, listen to me, they are willing to accept motherfuckers firing nuclear missiles at them. And what they saying, he say Burkina Faso, that's right. They are willing, you understand what I'm saying, to take a couple. But what they saying is that, goddamn it, what we send over there, you will never recover from. You will be extinct as a nation. And so I think a lot of people, when they think about that, they think hard and long and shit before they, so even if they do got it, I doubt very seriously if they're going to use it. I doubt very seriously if they're going to use it, because that's going to be the end of their ass. It ain't going to be Iran. You going to go to the map. Even if you buy a map tomorrow, nigga, they're going to take where Iran used to be it's gonna be a dark spot. You understand what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be a dark spot. And you say you Burkina Faso. Is you in the house from Burkina Faso? You in the house? Yeah. But anyway, they tried to take old Netanyahu. Hey man, I'm trying to do what I could do, family. I'm trying to show you. You say you want. I'm trying to show you. Stay with the general. I've been doing this shit for a long time, man. You understand what I'm saying? Either you're gonna be on the winning team or you're gonna be on the losing team. You see, and motherfuckers, like I say, I've been going back and forth with motherfuckers since Russia. Them motherfuckers damn near in the cave, back up in the cave. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna beat Ukraine, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now that these goddamn Arabs, because they already got insiders, they got insiders in Iran. You know what I'm saying? They own peoples because they not in unison with the leadership. So when you've been over there dogging your own goddamn people and they ready to get you up out of power any goddamn way, I mean, that's how they knocking their ass off, because they got insiders inside of Iran that's giving them all the information. And I'm going to tell you, even though they got shit over there, I guarantee you, they know exactly what, if they got something over there, they know exactly where that shit at. Because somebody done already told them. Say Israel is America's pimp. It might be. Or shit, you know, or vice versa, one of the two. Vice versa, one of the two. You understand what I'm saying? Vice versa, one of the two. So yeah, family, we got one more for tonight. This is the general. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna be on Body Man Bambada, who sided say that the Latinos was in the early part of hip hop. I'm gonna show you the gatekeepers that keep letting these motherfuckers come in here and steal our shit. And so yeah, we got to put these motherfuckers on blast. I got to look his ass up anyway and see where his origins from. But most definitely, we got the info, the inside scoop. I want y'all to stay with me. Arm yourself with knowledge. Hit up some of them goddamn links out there, family. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.